Corvo, the Loyalist conspiracy thanks you for your work. I don't know if I can. My own brothers.
We never believed that you killed the Empress. It made much more sense that the Royal Spy Master, now the Lord Regent, was behind it, aided by some of his key allies. We spent a lot of money and exposed ourselves to great risk in getting you out of prison. But we did it because we believe that you're the one that can make the difference.
Oh, and Havelock's looking for you.
All right, my friend. Martin's devised our next move. There's a footnote in Campbell's journal that tells us the Lord Regent's mistress sat for a portrait with Sokolov, the painter and royal physician. He'll be able to give us her name. Sokolov lives on Caldwin's Bridge about half the time, out over the river. The catch is that I'm afraid you've got to head out right away while Sokolov is at his apartment on the bridge. Samuel can get you close to the bridge, but you'll have to find Sokolov. Bring him back here intact, and it'll enable us to make our next move. I can't believe what you've done so far. Escaping from Coldridge, taking down the High Overseer, recovering Emily. You make this old military man proud. That's it then.
Ask me for any gear you need.
Somewhere in the basements below, hound kills hound, and money changes hands.
Off to Caldwin's Bridge, sir. We'll get our sleep later. Just climb aboard when you're ready. What do you think, Corvo? Caldwin's Bridge. You've been in the city for years, but you lived in Dunwall Tower with the late Empress, so maybe you haven't visited the bridge before tonight. Something to look out for. See all them lights on the water? That's right, we'll be spotted for sure. You're gonna have to shut off their power before I can pick you up. Now, about bringing Sokolov back alive. He's smart. Maybe even smarter than Piero. Got the whole of Dunwall under his thumb with all that natural philosophy business. New technology, potions and the like. Seems dangerous to me. But what do I know? Here we are. I'll meet you at the Arches.
You understand now.
Curfew means ain't nobody allowed to be just wandering about.
Except those guards.
Yeah, I know. But if we do see something, then what? We say something? Remind him about curfew?
No, you don't remind him. You chase him down, and you give him a severely deadly beating.
our city. By order of the Regent, the curfew is now active. No foot traffic is allowed across the bridge until curfew is lifted. Attention all citizens. No pedestrian movement is allowed along Baldwin's Bridge during this period.
I almost caught that guy who killed the Empress. Another night, another patrol with you. This is ridiculous. Stupid rats. Plague. Elixir. Bunch of crap.
citizens and visitors to our city. By order of the region, the curfew is now active. No foot traffic is allowed across Baldwin's Bridge until curfew is lifted. Attention all citizens. No pedestrian movement is allowed along Caldwin's Bridge during this period. Curfew will end tomorrow morning at sunrise.
Curse the plague and this blasted curfew. How is anyone supposed to make a living?
Well now, Mr. Pratchett. Even a wealthy man like you needs the city watch. Gangs are cutting throats and smashing windows left and right, and the weepers, excuse me, the plague victims are worse. Are you saying the Lord Regent is wrong for imposing curfew?
It won't do you any good to bait me, officer. But don't worry, I'll be fine. I'll profit. A smart man can come out ahead, even in the time of plague.
Sure, like that Sokolov. He's doing fine. Always a lot of exotic items coming and going from his place. Keeps this place running, at least for now.
Yes, yes, if by exotic you mean foul-smelling as a witch's bottom. The royal physician will be fine too, until he crosses the wrong man.
Rivers change course over many lifetimes, and eventually all bridges tumble down. 1,000 years ago, there was another city on this spot. The people carved the bones of whales into runes and inscribed them with my mark. Children still find them washed up in the river mud. Anton Sokolov has made a great study of my runes, but he's not special like you are. He wasn't chosen, and he doesn't wear my mark, so he can't unlock their secrets. Sokolov believes there are specific words and acts that can compel me to appear before him. He searches old temples in Pendicia and ruined sub-basements in the flooded district. He performs disgusting rituals beneath the old abbey. But if he really wants to meet me, he could start by being a bit more interesting.
Can't lose any more men to the arc pylons. Touch the charger before your shift when the duty officer brings it by, and the pylon will pry you.
Those things give me the willies, sir.
You'll be thankful when Slackjaw's boys come down the street to slit your ricker. It'll be fun to watch them turn to ash. There was a time when we didn't need these things to keep a gang of kids safe. I think since the plague hit, none of them expects to live past 20. So why be scared of anything?
Gotcha now! Assassin, help! Let's feed him to the house!
Drink tonight for the good men you killed. Officer before coming on duty?
Yeah, he came through earlier. Made us all touch the charger, and left for the legal district.
Okay, good. We can't lose any more arc pylons. Touch the charger before your shift when the duty officer brings it by, and the arc pylon will pry you.
Those things give me the willies, sir.
You'll be thankful when Slackjaw's boys come down the street to slit your ricker. It'll be fun to watch them turn to ash. There was a time when we didn't need these things to keep a gang of kids down. I think since the plague hit, none of them expects to live past 20. So why be scared of anything?
The reason you scout is so you don't end up in a cell. What Alec did was the exact opposite of scout.
Fish bait.
Coming on duty.
love watching them turn and turn. What, them wheels? Yes. Round and around. The cycle.
Find a way to keep these rats off me, so that I can get out. Thank you for helping me. I thought it was safe. There were rats. So many rats, completely infested. I know some folks aren't superstitious, but I swear, the rats showed up after a man came through, waving around an amulet of some kind. It looked like it was made of bone. But he's dead now. Like the others who were living here.
I now turn my hopes and energies to Formula 25, which in conjunction with a high heat therapy, which came to me most vividly in...
Thank you, whoever you are. He kept me in a cage, like an animal. The pain is horrible right now. So I'll just hide in a corner and leave when I'm feeling better.
The royal physician himself. He made a neat job of it. Drop him here and we'll be off. They set up a cell for Sokolov in the old kennel. Shackles and everything. It'll be a shock, him waking up in the straw and old dog poop. But from what I hear, he's woken up worse places. Guess we all have at that.
Well done, Corvo. Well done. I doubt a dozen soldiers could have done it better. Sokolov's knowledge will enable us to strike at the Lord Regent directly, and ultimately help you get your life back. Soon, we won't have to hide in the shadows. The royal physician is brilliant, but he was a fool to protect the Lord Regent. Sokolov gave us the elixir, the war machines. He could have made us a great nation. Now he pays the price for siding with a tyrant. You have my thanks, sir. If you wish to get some sleep, now is a good time.
Normally, I'm a natural philosopher, but today, consider me a humble craftsman here to serve.
Attention citizens, this evening, streets adjacent to Pendleton Manor will be closed for a private ceremony following the tragic loss. And Morgan Pendleton, all holdings and parliamentary votes now fall to Lord Trevor Pendleton.
Corvo, wake up! You were making funny faces while you were sleeping. I decided to nap here in your room while Callista was taking her bath. She told me if there's ever trouble, I should always run here. Callista will come get me when she's done with her bath. Thanks, Corvo. It makes me feel better.
Dunwall citizens, the Ascendancy Circle has chosen...
I know it looks... I was inventing a new kind of lock. The tumblers, shaped like snowflakes. The truth is, there is no snowflake lock. I was just, looking through the lock. I couldn't bear it if she knew. I know you're a man of honor, and I also know that you can kill me at any time. And for both of these reasons, I apologize and beg for your discretion. Nice.
Royal Physician, I believe you and Corvo knew.
You're part of this rabble, but I know you have your reasons.
Yes, he does. All we need is the name of the Lord Regent's mistress. It's very simple.
I elect not to tell you. You will have to force the words from me, and I warn you, my willpower is quite legendary.
Curious strategy.
Of which I approve. I could use a Not the swill to be found here.
It's well known that Sokolov is virtually addicted to a rare liquor called King Street Brandy. The taste is revolting, but I happen to have a bottle. However, I am reluctant to give it to you for Sokolov. It cost me quite a lot. It is very expensive stuff, a blend of rare Pendician spices and a drop of whale oil. Would you care to purchase it?
I had a... King Street Brandy? I didn't know any more existed. It is an extraordinary gift. I see I'm dealing with men of taste. I can tell you this much. She was always referred to as Lady Boyle. I painted her to be sure, but I never saw her face or learned her first name. You see, I painted her from behind. I assure you, she still makes a striking portrait. But I do not know which Boyle she is. I was to be introduced to her at a masked ball in her honor this very night. But I will miss that party, it seems.
A masked ball at the Boyle estate. Tonight? timing is perfect, Corvo. But the Boyles are wealthy and ruthless, so security will be very tight.
Of course, you already have a mask, don't you, Corvo?
He's right. You will be able to mingle with them once you're on the ground. You'll have to find out which of the Boyle women is connected to the Lord Regent and take her out in whatever way you can devise. We're very close now. If you do this tonight, we'll be able to strike at the Lord Regent himself and put Emily on the throne. May the wind favor you.
I hear you're off to the Boyles' little bash tonight. I have just a tiny favor I'd like to ask you. Could you give this note to Lord Shaw? You'll know him. A rather brusque man wearing a wolf's mask. In fact, he may be looking for me.
My arc pylon will eclipse the old Sokolov model. You require my unique services? We can quickly return to my shop.
Boyle costume ball, huh? Well, that'll be fun, but not for everybody. You ready? Regent's pulling out all the stops for the Boyle family. I didn't think there'd be tall boys patrolling here tonight. Watch yourself, Corvo. They don't fool around. The good news is, once you get to the party, that mask of yours will let you blend right in. Enjoy your evening out with the local quality. Better you than me.
Corvo? Is that what you dreamed of? All those months in Coldridge Prison while waiting for the executioner? Wealth, beautiful women in the latest fashions, laughing and drinking Tivian wine? And what of the host, Lady Boyle? I can see all her tomorrows, and I know that either she dies tonight at your hand, or she'll live out her days, month after month, year after year, far away, even as her fine clothes wear into tatters and her silken hair gets dull and gray. Half the city can see the lights from the party, and they dream of the delights inside. Will you tear it all to pieces? Either way, It's Lady Boyle's last party.
Never.
Oh, I had.
Oh, there went my invitation.
Maddie, don't chase after that. You don't know what's in.
What happened to this city?
Invitation, please.
Oh, yes. They're going to wear the same costume in different colors, and we're meant to guess. Another of their eccentric fancies.
Right this
I
way,
suppose
sir.
we've no choice but to play.
It's going to be brilliant.
It's going to be inexpressibly tiresome.
If you're not going to have fun, maybe you should go home.
I'll struggle on once we... As much as you take in being...
Look at that mask. Sick bastard.
Another party game. Oh my, that's wicked. Who made that mask for you? It's exactly like the wanted posters.
That's going to cast a pall over the whole evening. I think I'm starting to enjoy myself.
Things are bad. Could the city get any worse?
Indeed. I believe so.
Yes. Pendleton? What's he got to say to me?
Pendleton is a gutless, lying sack of shit. I hope he's paying you well for this. It's damn cold tonight. Hurry up, and let's see what you're made of.
Lord Pendleton's representative will select his weapon. A contest of honor will take place between this anonymous gentleman acting for the challenger, Lord Trevor Pendleton, and Lord Shaw, the challenged party. You will each turn and proceed to the marked positions and remain facing away from each other as I count down from 3. You may then turn and fire
Get on with it. I'll kill this fool and we can all go back inside.
Sorry, my lord. We shall proceed. Stop! Stand right there. 3, 2, 1.
And that's another patron dead. What do we do now?
It's lucky we're in demand.
Should we gather for whiskey and cigars tonight?
Yes, of course.
Welcome to
The party's
Boyles.
indoors this time.
Hello. The Boyles.
Careful. We tried for a peek upstairs, and the man on duty is an ass.
I should have taught him some manners. This party is a sham.
I'm sure he's just doing his job. A party like this, anyone might have crept in.
Excuse me.
Welcome to the Boyle estate.
Welcome to my party. I don't believe I've had the pleasure. Anything you need, sir?
Waverly just hired officers.
You? Just go ahead, help yourself. I take everything I can carry.
Who invited
I'll
you?
never miss it.
You don't look familiar, and I know everyone.
You're a scandal in that mask. I like a man with poor judgment. Would you get me a drink? I'd be so grateful.
I trust you are on the guest list, sir. You
Enjoy,
remember
my
who's
darling.
who, don't you?
What most people don't remember is the rats came.
Excuse me. I say nothing against the Lord Regent. He's the only one holding this together. He'll make us great again.
Some of us will be great.
Squad
The
after what
Boyles,
happened
at
last
least.
night?
No,
Never
no.
doubt it.
It's just luck they found. Excuse me.
Come and entertain me.
Good evening.
Thank you so much. Now, how can I thank you? Are you playing Lady Boyle's guessing game? Well, I know for a fact that Waverly's in white tonight. Perhaps she's pretending to be a virgin. Additionally, Lydia's in black.
What a deliciously sinful mask. Do cheer up.
I know your mission tonight. We must speak. Privately.
Brimsley.
I'm a friend of Pendleton's, and I've done a few favors for your cause. I know your purpose here tonight. And, how to say this, your target is the woman I love. I swear that if you'll bring her to me unharmed, you will never hear of her again. There's a cellar directly below the kitchen. I'll wait for you there. I'm not proud of this, but surely it's better than seeing her killed. Her name is Waverly. I won't harm her, I swear. I'm a man of means. Just bring her to the cellar,
Doing all right
and I will
there?
keep her safe with me.
Ooh,
Forever.
scary mask.
You there.
Well, what is it? It's tacky for a hostess to drink. Someone should tell Esma. Absolutely not. I don't know you or your family.
Hardly.
I'm getting package. We should have the girl bring food.
Rightfully.
Hello, sir.
Good tobacco. It was getting more expensive.
Where are you? Her name is Waverly.
I won't harm her, I swear. I'm a man of means.
Ooh.
Well, what is it? Oh, really? Tell me. Well done. But you'll have to name all three of us for the cameo. Absolutely not. I don't know you or your family. Lord Brisby has arrived.
Welcome to the party.
Her name is Waverly.
I won't harm her, I swear. I'm a man of means. Just bring her to the cellar and I'll keep her safe.
Well, what is it? Oh, really? Tell me. Well done. But you'll have to name all three of us for the cameo. What do you mean you'll save my life? What? Why? Who sent you? Very well. I've no wish to die. But I won't wait long. And if you're lying, I'll see you hang. I'm sure in a few drinks I'll find that mask funny.
We found out what the whales could do when it made us an empire. This is the beginning of a golden age.
Do you know
Lord
they dug
Brisby
down and
has
found the
arrived.
ruins of another city?
Excuse me.
Stop at once.
You saw him too? An unfortunate lapse of taste.
No guests past this point.
Enough of this nonsense.
You found her! Quickly, let's get her on board.
At last. Oh, my love. Someday you will understand. You'll never know how happy you've made me. Someday she'll learn to appreciate me. After all, she'll have her whole life.
Okay, moving along.
Welcome to the party.
You seem interesting. I love that mark on the back of your about Mrs. Grimsley. You'll never believe this.
What is it now?
She had her jobber pick up a boy in the street, barely 16 years old. Note that.
You there. Mischief are you up to?
To the hound. You hear something.
I hope you enjoyed your evening, sir. But we'd best be on our way. Quickly. Pendleton said he would meet us here. I checked the wine cellar. Losing family gives a man a thirst.